Hey everyone, and welcome to another Clean With Me video. If this is your first time here, first of all, welcome. I'm so glad to have you here. My name is Bella and I am the mom of one 16-month-old little girl, and here I like to make Clean With Me videos. I love doing organization, decorating, just anything homemaking, so if that's your jam, I hope that you'll stick around and subscribe to join our amazing community. On this particular day, I just wasn't feeling very good, but my house turned into a total wreck, so I needed to clean my entire house, so I just had to push through it, just get through it. But I did feel a lot better when my house was clean, and I feel like that's just how it goes. If you're sick and you can clean up, you definitely should, because it'll just make you feel so much better. I'm starting in my bedroom today, just getting the bed made and things kind of picked up. My desk was kind of going crazy over there in the corner, so I just took a minute to straighten it out. But if you are new, you might not have seen my Christmas clean and decorate, and I would definitely encourage you to go check that out, because you can see me making this bed for the first time. It's in my second part, and you can see the rest of the decorations around my house. Now, like I mentioned a little bit earlier, I'm just straightening up my desk. This is actually Matt's desk, but I usually use it for everything from work to just kind of my personal time if I'm on the computer, so it's kind of turned into more of my desk. And it's funny because the living room desk, which used to be just my desk, turned into his desk. So it's like when we moved and switched houses, we switched desks as well. And that's something, if you're new here, we did recently move into this house, so if you want to see me clean my old house too, they're all still on YouTube. They will always be on YouTube to kind of just show where we started out. But we did move here and we love it. But I am moving into the kitchen. I had to break down the box that Kennedy's ride-on car came in, and this is the new one. As you saw a couple of weeks ago, I was dragging out a box of the broken one, but this one is new and it works and we love it so much. I posted a picture of Kennedy on it in my last YouTube video, and if you aren't following me on Instagram, I've been sharing a lot about Kennedy this holiday season and everything on there too. So if you haven't yet, it's Bella_Ariana127. We do a bunch of fun stuff over there too, so I would encourage you to check that out too. Guys, in the comments, let me know what your not Christmas movie is. I know every single person has one. Mine is the old West Side Story, and me and my best friend just watched that yesterday, and I want to know, what movie do you associate with Christmas that has absolutely nothing to do with Christmas? Now I'm just going around and clearing off the countertops, getting everything more tidy looking, and then we're going to jump into a little bit of a deeper clean of the kitchen than we normally do, but I think that it's really important to do some of those deeper cleaning tasks throughout the year as well. And speaking of, I'm going to be doing like a 4-part spring clean with me, so if you're excited for that, make sure your notifications are on, because I start everything early. So I don't know exactly when we're going to kick off that series, but it will be pretty early in spring, potentially still end of January, early February, and I don't want you to miss any of that spring cleaning. So again, make sure that you're subscribed with your notifications turned on, because that will be coming. Alright, almost done unloading the dishwasher, and then it'll be time to fill it right back up with dirty dishes. And now to reload the dishwasher with the dishes in the sink It's just turnaround time after turnaround time around here. I'm pulling the dishes out, then putting more dishes in, taking laundry out, then putting it back in. It was just back to back, and that's just how the holiday season feels.
All of those nights when I knew you were mine. I miss when we were teens.
Now to get the sink all clean and shiny, this is my favorite part. And I always just use dish soap for it, and I have like a baking soda scrub from Mrs. Meyer's, but I usually just use this. But on deeper cleaning days, sometimes I will use the baking soda, but I don't always like it because sometimes no matter how hard I scrub, it still leaves some residue behind, and that could be user error. So if you know how to fix that, just let me know.
We're falling out, we have reached disaster. Don't know where we're gonna be after. And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it.
Now I'm using my Mrs. Meyer's peppermint spray. I think it's only on Grove, but I might be wrong. If it's not just on Grove, it's at Target, so I would definitely recommend picking some up. And if you haven't heard about Grove yet, go check out the website. You can get some of the best cleaning products for super cheap. This isn't sponsored in any way, by the way. I just love Grove. And then let me know what you get, because I'm always looking for new cleaning products that people love, and I trust you guys.
And we do it all again and again and again and again. Again and again and again and again. We're falling down, we faded. But I know that we can save it. Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter.
I wanted to take a minute to get my stainless steel all shiny because Kennedy always pulls herself up on it, so there are adorable little toddler fingerprints, but fingerprints nonetheless, and I was just taking a minute to wipe them off. Another thing that I wanted to show you, tell me you have a toddler without telling me you have a toddler. Look how much food got into her little high chair. Can you even believe that? But I had to use my vacuum to get it all.
Work it out. 'Cause we're like Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, we can work it out. Alpha and Omega. Alpha and Omega. Whatever happens doesn't matter, I know we can sort it out. Alpha and Omega. Even if we go all out and break us down, I know we are Alpha and Omega.
Now moving into our living room or family room. Let me know, is it living room or family room? Let me know in the comments, but I needed to get it all tidied up and cleaned. And I ended up washing our blanket that goes on the chaise section of our sectional, and it came out so soft and smelled so good. I hadn't washed it yet, and Lauren usually lays on it, and it's super funny. I don't think I've told anyone this here, but I am allergic to Lauren, and that's super funny to say. I'm allergic to my cat, but I had no idea that I was allergic to cats until I got Lauren, but at that point I was already attached, so what was I gonna do? So now I'm switching laundry so that I can get all of it done. Reminder to clean out your lint trap every single time. And there's that fuzzy blanket going in. There's going to be a lot of me switching laundry over, putting a whole bunch of laundry in. So I hope that that is as satisfying to you guys as it is to me. For whatever reason, I love watching people do laundry, and I love doing laundry. And I know that's kind of weird to say. A lot of people hate laundry days, but I look forward to them. And here I am a couple hours later. I took a little break, and now Kennedy's clothes are clean and I can switch that blanket over to the dryer. And another quick thing, I'm planning on organizing this whole laundry section or little alcove or whatever it's called. So stay tuned for that in an upcoming video. And now I'm putting my laundry in, and I'm putting my darker clothes in. I separate my clothes. I didn't used to, but here I do. Let me know if you separate your clothes or not. And now I'm moving into Kennedy's bathroom. She has a tooth coming in, so that's why there's a whole bunch of baby Tylenol and stuff out right now. And Matt got her some Flintstone gummies, and it says start at 2, but Matt wants to maybe split it in half because she's almost 1.5. Have you ever done that? I did not take gummies when I was little, but Matt always did, so he wants Kennedy to. Let me know in the comments.
What's my luck? I wanna get in inside your love, inside your love.
Now I'm gonna clean Kennedy's toilet and her bathroom, which is also our guest bathroom, and we have had a couple of guests over. My best friend comes over all the time. She's always here. But in addition to that, we've had a couple of family members of Matt's come over. And do you see the cute little towel that says Kennedy? It says Kennedy Jade, but you can only see Kennedy right now. I redid her bathroom mermaid theme, and if you missed that, I made a video about it, and I will link that below. And the laundry is a never-ending story today, so here is that fuzzy blanket coming out, and I just took a minute to really soak in how good it feels. I love this even more now that it's washed with my favorite detergent. It's time to switch over the laundry now, and then I'm gonna put the rest of Kennedy's in. And I must have had a mask in my pocket because I found it in the dryer. That's super funny. It's a paper mask, but it held up, so we're still good. I can still use it. Now it's the next day, and it's time to get Miss Kennedy Jade's room under control. Believe it or not, her room was clean yesterday, and this is what happens when you leave her alone for a few minutes, but it's just fine. It's how toddlers work. They just make a big mess, and it's super cute. But I like to have her in her room when I clean so that she can watch me clean, and then eventually figure out how to kind of start to do it on her own. I obviously don't expect her to do it now at 16 months, but even if she's in the room, that's good enough for me. She's watching, she's observing, and that is how toddlers learn. If you love laundry motivation, you are in for a treat because I had to fold and put away all of Kennedy's laundry, and she's super cute in this video. She tries to help me at one point, which is just so sweet. She is so helpful and just really intuitive, and I love her so much. I just love her personality. And there's just something about laundry being folded that's just so soothing, especially when I see little kids' laundry, because I just love seeing the cute little outfits, and I love looking at what other girls' moms are folding, because then I get ideas for Kennedy with outfits and everything. And I hope that you enjoy laundry motivation just as much as I do. And here is my sweet little girl trying to help me with her laundry. She ends up just dropping her ball in and then taking it out a bunch of times. But I always wonder what she's thinking when she does it, because I've read that toddlers will try to mimic your routine. So maybe when she sees me taking things out of the basket, she thinks that if she drops her ball in and then takes it out, that's doing the same thing. And I just love that, the thought that she wants to help and that she wants to do big girl things, because she's just becoming so big and she is really developing into her personality, which is amazing to see, because she used to just be this little tiny baby that didn't really know what was going on, and now she's just super aware. She took 6 steps in a row in the living room, and both me and Matt were there, so that was really exciting to share together. And she was unsure, but she's getting there for sure, and she prefers to crawl still, but I think within the next week or two she will be walking like a pro. But moms of toddlers who are now walking, or big kids even, how long did it take for your child to start kind of wobble walking and then to actually confidently walk more than they crawl? Let me know. You want to hear something super crazy? I spent months and months when I was pregnant obsessing over Kennedy's room and everything that would be in there, and I got it to just how I wanted it. It was so perfect, and it is still so perfect, but lately I've been kind of wanting to change things up, and I know that that's crazy because it's the nursery of my dreams, but I don't know what it is. I might wait until she can tell me what she wants in her room, and then I will go absolutely crazy for that theme, and I will make it to her exact dreams. So I don't know, what would you do? Would you switch it now and then switch it later, or just wait until she's a little bit older and can tell me what she wants? And that way I would be saving myself a redesign. Okay, time to put away all of this laundry. Look how cute Kennedy is helping me with the hangers. That is so sweet. And I'm going to be moving around. I pulled her hangers out of the closet. I'm going to hang them up all together like this because I just find it easiest. And I'm going to put them in her closet. And then I'm going to move around and put her sheets away in her cube organizer. And I don't know, take a drink every time I open this dresser drawer, because it's ridiculous how many times I open it and close it in the next couple seconds. The toys clearly weren't the only things that got out of place, so it's now time to move around and put everything back where it needs to go. Time for the most mom life you've ever seen, ever, because I had to put her crib sheets back on her bed, and she was crawling around behind me, opening up the closet. It's toddler antics at its finest, and she is so cute when she does it, so I can't even be mad. And remember, we are continuing on with Vlogmas, so I'm bringing you all the mommy motivation a couple times a week, 3 times a week if I can, definitely 2 times, but I will see you later. Bye, beauties.